And one more time from stately Berglund Manor. This is Kurt Berglund joining you again for a Stratomatic Super Advanced Gem Series. This is the third, final, and rubber game of the series between the 2016 Chicago Cubs and the 2018 Milwaukee Brewers. In Game 1, the Brewers took a 4-1 decision, defeating John Lester in a game marred by 15 bases on balls and 2 hit by pitches. In Game 2, the 2016 Cubs came back at Miller Park and won 2-1, holding on by the skin of their teeth, if you can hold on by the skin of your teeth, to defeat the Brewers by a score of 2-1 behind the pitching of Kyle Hendricks and Aroldis Chapman. Today, we're back at Wrigley Field. It's Gio Gonzalez on the mound for the 2018 Brewers, and it's Jake Arrieta on the mound for the 2016 Chicago Cubs. Let's look at the lineups. For the visiting Milwaukee Brewers, Lorenzo Cain will lead off in center field. Christian Yelich will bat second and play right field. Ryan Braun will bat third and play left field. Travis Shaw will bat fourth and play second base. Jesus Aguilar, setting new records for futility, will bat fifth and play first base. Mike Moustakas will bat sixth and play third base. Manny Pena will bat seventh and catch. Orlando Arcia will bat eighth and play shortstop. And batting ninth and doing the pitching, Gio Gonzalez, the left-hander for the Brewers, in 2018 was 10-11 with a 4.21 ERA in 32 starts. He worked 171 innings. For the home-standing Chicago Cubs, leading off in center field, Dexter Fowler. Batting second at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Batting third at third base, Chris Bryant. Batting fourth in left field, Ben Zobrist. Batting fifth at shortstop, Addison Russell. Batting sixth in right field, Jorge Soler. Batting seventh and doing the catching, Wilson Contreras. And batting eighth and playing second base, Javi Baez. Batting ninth on the mound for the Cubs, Jake Arrieta. In 2016, Jake Arrieta was 18-8 for the Chicago Cubs with a 3.10 earned run average in 31 starts. He worked 197 innings. This has the potential to be a great one. All hands are on deck except the previous game's starting pitchers, and we are playing using Stratomatic's super advanced rules. Let's get started. Lorenzo Cain steps in against Jake Arrieta. The pitch to Cain is a line drive base hit. He's aboard. Arrieta does not hold runners on well. Let's see if Cain tries for the jump. He does try for the jump. He does not get the jump. Christian Yelich. Ground ball first. That's gloved by Rizzo. He's going to throw to Russell, and that's all they'll get. So Yelich takes Cain's spot on the bases. Yelich working for the jump. He doesn't get it either. Braun standing in. He strikes out swinging against Arrieta. 2 outs. Yelich on first for Travis Shaw. Ground ball second base. Baez is going to flip to Russell, and that will retire the side in the first for the Brewers. We go to the bottom of the first. It's no score. Dexter Fowler against Gio Gonzalez, and he draws a walk. Fowler's been on a lot. Pitch to Rizzo. He draws a walk. 2 on. Chris Bryant. Ground ball second. That's Shaw. To Arcia, to Aguilar, and that's a double play. Fowler gets to third. Bryant hits into a rally-killing double play. Let's see if Gio can get out of this one. Fowler's on third with 2 outs. Line drive, base hit, left field. Zobrist brings in Fowler, and it's 1-0 Cubs. Russell. Ground ball second, that's Shaw. Shaw to Arrieta, and that will retire the side. But the Cubs score 1. They draw first blood in the first inning. It's Cubs 1, Brewers 0. We go to the top of the second, it's Aguilar. Aguilar, just to update you on his futility. He has batted 8 times. He has struck out 7 of them. And the 8th time, he grounded out to shortstop. So the ball's not even out of the infield. Aguilar against Arrieta. Oh my God, he struck out again. 9 trips to the plate, 8 strikeouts for Aguilar. Moustakas. Hit deep, way back. Soler to the wall, and he's got it for out number 2. Pena stands in against Arrieta. He strikes out. That retires the side in the second. We go to the bottom of the second. The 16 Cubs beating the 18 Brewers 1-0. Soler. Fly ball left. That's Braun with plenty of room. 1 down. Contreras. Ground ball third. Moustakas gloves it. He throws to Aguilar. That's 2 down. And Baez. Ground ball short. That's Arrieta. Arrieta to Aguilar, and that retires the side. We're done in the second. The Cubs lead 1-0. Arrieta with Gonzalez on deck. Kane in the hole. Arrieta strikes out. That's Arrieta's 4th strikeout in 2 1/3 innings. Gonzalez hits a foul out to Contreras. 2 down. And Kane. Ground ball second. That's going to be Baez. He throws to Rizzo, and after 2.5, 16 Cubs have a 1-0 lead. Jake Arrieta leads off, the 3rd for the Cubs. He strikes out against Gio. Gio's got 5 in a row now. Fowler. Dexter lines one in the corner. That's going to be trouble for Braun. He fields it and throws to second, but Fowler's in with a double. Rizzo stands in against the left-hander Gonzalez. Popped it up. Travis Shaw waving his arms. And he'll take it for out number 2. Chris Bryant is due with Zobrist on deck. They're going to pitch to Bryant. Where are they? No, they're not. They're going to walk Bryant. Counsel wouldn't do it, but I just did. What do you think of that, Craig? Zobrist stands in. 2 outs, 2 on. Struck him out. Take that, Craig Counsel. We're going to the 4th. With the score, Cubs 1, Brewers 0. It's Yelich, Braun, and Shaw in the 4th. And Christian lines a base hit up the middle. He's aboard. Braun stands in. Yelich going for the jump. He doesn't get it. Ball 1. Braun's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. The pitch to Ryan, he draws. Oh, we got a wild pitch chance. And we get a wild pitch. It's a wild pitch on Arrieta. It goes all the way to the wall. Contreras collects it, but Yelich is on second base. Braun stands in again. Ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball third, that's Bryant. It's off his glove, And they're going to give Braun a base hit on that. Yelich gets to third. Everybody's safe. Braun's on first. There's nobody out. Brewers have men at the corners. Cubs infield is back, playing for a double play. The pitch to Travis Shaw. Ground ball short. Russell, Baez, Rizzo. Double play. Run scores. Tie game, but 2 outs. Jesus Aguilar steps up. Will the futility continue? Ground ball shortstop. Well, it sort of does. That's to Russell, and he throws to Rizzo, and that's 2 down. Bottom of the 4th, 1-1. We've decided nothing. Russell stands in against Gio Gonzalez. Line drive, caught by Arrieta. 1 down. Soler hits a ground ball to second. That's Travis Shaw. He's going to flip to Aguilar, and that's 2 down. Contreras, ground ball second. That's Shaw. Travis Shaw throws to Aguilar, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 for Gio Gonzalez in the 4th. We go to the 5th. Moustakas, Pena, and Arrieta due up for the Crew. Line drive, line drive, line drive. Grabbed by Fowler in the gap. He robs Moustakas of a double. Pena, 0 for 1 today. Line drive, caught by Russell. And Arrieta with 2 outs and nobody on. Strikes out against Arrieta. Gio Gonzalez, he's on in the 5th. Baez walks. And that's not easy to do, Stratomatic. 421 at-bats. In 2016, Javi Baez walked 15 times. 1-5. 15. 14 plus 1. Jake Arrieta is in to face Gio Gonzalez. Will he get the bunt sign? Gotta believe he will. He does. He gets it down. Gio Gonzalez will flip to Shaw, and that will retire Arrieta at first base, but Baez moves up to second. Fowler stands in against Gio Gonzalez. Freddie Peralta warming up for the Brewers. The pitch to Dexter. Fly ball center, that's Kane. Back a little bit, but he's got it, and that's 2 outs. Rizzo, 0 for 1 today with a walk. Wants to drive in that run. Hit to center, way back, and it's off the wall. Kane gets it. He's going to whirl and throw. Baez will score. Rizzo stops at second, and that gives the Cubs a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Bryant. Bryant. That's going to do it. They're going to bring in Peralta. Peralta's pitching in the bottom of the 5th. Suter and Knebel will take Peralta's spot in the bullpen. Gonzalez is out. Peralta will bat 9th. The batter is Chris Bryant. Rizzo's on second. There are 2 outs. The Cubs have scored 1 run. They lead 2-1 over the Brewers. Peralta to the belt. He checks Rizzo at second. The pitch to Bryant. is a line shot caught by Moustakas. The Cubs settle for 1 run. Peralta gets him out of the inning. We go to the 6th. Arrieta still on the mound. Peralta will be hit for. And it's going to be Keon Broxton batting for Peralta in the 6th. Good speed if he gets on. The pitch from Arrieta. Ball 4, he walked him. What did I just say? All right, so Broxton's aboard. Good speed. Montgomery and Carl Edwards Jr. are warming in the Cubs bullpen. Broxton's going to try for the jump. He does not get the jump. The pitch to Kane. Kane is 1 for 2. Hit by the pitch. Hit by the pitch. 2 on. Broxton moves to second. Yelich stands in. This is not what Joe Madden wanted. Nobody out in the 6th. 2 men on. Yelich. Arrieta of the belt. Yelich, the pitch. Ground ball second. That's Baez to Russell to Rizzo, and Yelich has hit into a crushing double play with Keon Broxton getting to third base. Ryan Braun standing in now against Arrieta. Ground ball second. That's Baez. He's going to throw to Rizzo. The side is retired. Wow. Wow. First and second with nobody out, and they get nothing. We go to the 6th. It's Knebel. Pitching for the Brewers. He'll bat number 9. And he will face Zobrist, Russell, and Soler in the Cubs 6th. Zobrist is 1 for 2. Ben strikes out. First out in the 6th. Addison Russell, 0 for 2. He strikes out. Second out in the 6th. Soler. It's a spot to get Hayward in the game, but they're not going to take it yet because they feel like Hader is still coming. And they want Soler in for that. Walked Soler. Contreras. 0 for 2 today. Strikes out Contreras. He got a walk in there in between, but Knebel struck out the side in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's 2-1 Cubs. Arrieta's still on the bump. Hector Rondon is ready in the Cub bullpen. The pitch to Travis Shaw from Arrieta. Line drive, caught Baez. 1 down in the 7th. Jesus Aguilar. I've said it too many times already. He's not playing well. Hit deep, way back. This one's off the ivy. Aguilar is going to stagger into second base. He can't believe it either. He's 1 for 3 with a double. He is the tying run for the Brewers, now in scoring position. Will they run for him? Their pinch runner is used up. That's Broxton. They're not going to run for him. It's Moustakas. Moustakas against Arrieta. Oh, boy. The pitch. Struck him out. That's 2 down with gas. 2 down, and Pena is at the plate. They're not going to let him bat. The Cubs do not have a left-hander up in the bullpen, so that means it's going to be Eric Thames batting for Pena. Eric Thames batting for Pena. Arrieta the belt. No, they could walk him. They could walk him. They could walk him and force Arrieta to bat. No, they're not going to do that. Yeah, they are going to walk. Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, would Madden go against percentage baseball? Yeah, I think he would. So they're going to walk Thames. And they're going to bring on Rondon. And so that will do it for Jake Arrieta. Rondon is in to face Arrieta, and then probably a pinch hitter for Knebel if it gets to that point. The Brewers have used up Thames, but maybe it was the right thing to do. I don't know. Rondon is in. In 2016, Hector Rondon went 2-3 with a 3.53 earned run average and 18 saves for the Cubs before they acquired Chapman. 51 innings of work, 8 home runs. Arrieta stands in. Aguilar's on second. Thames is on first. It's a deadly speed combination for the Brewers. Arrieta stands in. The pitch. Struck him out. Rondon got him. That retires the Brewers in the 7th. They get nothing out of a 1-out double. We have a new catcher coming in the game. It'll be Eric Kratz. We also will have a new pitcher in the game. And that's going to be Josh Hader. How are they going to do this? Kratz will bat 9th. And Hader will bat 7th in Pena's spot. All right, so Kratz will lead off the Brewer 8th inning. Baez will lead off for the Cubs. It'll be Baez, Rondon, so probably a pinch hitter, and then Fowler. Anybody gets on, it's Rizzo, but Hader is in. The series is on the line. The Cubs lead 2-1. Baez draws a walk. Did I mention that Baez had 15 walks in 2016, Stratomatic? 15 walks in full-time play. But he draws a walk now. Rondon will be hit for. He is out of the game. He did his job, and it was an important one, getting the Cubs out of a potential mess in the 7th inning. Matt Caesar will bat for Rondon. With 1 out, Baez is on first. And Matt Caesar hit one far and high and deep and gone off Josh Hader, and the Cubs lead 4-1. A pinch hit home run by Matt Caesar, who had 5 homers on the season for the 2016 Cubs. He's going to touch them all. That's a home run for the Cubs, and that's a 4-1 lead off Josh Hader. Fowler, ground ball short, that's Arrieta. 1 down. Rizzo. Ground ball short, that's Arrieta. 2 down. And Bryant against Hader. Struck him out. So Hader recovers and gets 3 in a row, but not before Caesar hits a 2-run pinch hit home run that extends the Cub lead to 4-1. So the 2016 Cubs are now 6 outs away from winning this series, this best of 3. Eric Kratz is on. And the Brewers are going to, I'm sorry, the Cubs are going to go with Pedro Strop in the 8th inning. Strop will bat 9th. He is on. Kratz will lead off the 8th inning. Pitch to Eric. Fly ball to left. That's Zobrist. And Ben Zobrist makes the grab for out number 1, moving toward the left field line. Lorenzo Cain in center field. He's the leadoff batter. He's 1 for 2 today. He was hit by a pitch as well. Ground ball second, that's Baez. 2 down in the 8th. Yelich. Line drive, base hit up the middle. Yelich is 2 for 4. Ron, 1 for 3. With Yelich on first, can't run, down 3 in the 8th. Hit deep, hit high, hit deep. It's gone for Braun. Ryan Braun's hit a 2-run bomb into the Wrigley left field bleachers. And it's 4-3 now. Cubs leading the Brewers. 2 outs in the 8th. Travis Shaw. There's no action in the bullpen. Well, now Chapman's going to get up. Now Chapman gets up. Travis Shaw facing the right-hander Strop. Ball 4. He walked him. Jesus Aguilar. Wow. And that's trouble for Strop because now Strop has reached his point of weakness. So are they going to bring in Chapman before he's ready or stay with Strop? They're going to stay with Strop. Aguilar's 1 for 3 but has not had a bueno series. Oh, and Aguilar strikes out again. But the Brewers get 2 back. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Hader still in with the score. 2016 Cubs 4, 2018 Brewers 3. Going down to the wire. This one is a good one. Zobrist against Hader. It'll be Zobrist, Russell, and Soler. Struck him out. Gas. Addison Russell. Ground ball second. Travis Shaw will flip to Aguilar. 2 down. And Jorge Soler 0 for 2 today with a walk. Ground ball third. Moustakas. Moustakas makes the play to Aguilar, and that retires the Cubs in the 8th. We go to the 9th. Couple changes for the Cubs. Jason Hayward will be the new right fielder. He's going to take over for Soler. He will bat 9th. Aroldis Chapman is on to attempt the save. Chapman will bat 6th in Soler's spot. The Brewers have Moustakas, Hader, so a pinch hitter, and then Arrieta. So Chapman is on. Moustakas is at bat. The Brewers need a run to prolong this thing. Cubs 2016 Cubs 4, 2018 Brewers 3 were in the top of the ninth. Mike Moustakas leading off against Aroldis Chapman. And Moustakas lines Tobias for out number 1. All right. Domingo Santana will now bat. Santana's going to bat for Hader. Against Chapman. The pitch to Domingo. Struck him out. 2 down. Hernan Perez is going to bat for Arrieta. Against Chapman. The pitch to Hernan. Blew him away. That does it for the 2016 Chicago Cub 2018 Milwaukee Brewers series. The 2016 Cubs pulled the series out 2-1. Let's look at the line scores for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on just 4 hits. And they committed no errors. For the 2016 Brewers, 3 runs on 5 hits, and they committed no errors. The winning pitcher in this one, Jake Arrieta, he was 1-0 in the series. The losing pitcher, Gonzalez, 0-1 in the series. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, and that's his second in the series. The series' most valuable player for the Cubs will be Aroldis Chapman. Did some important work and got the outs that clinched it when he needed them. In this best-of-3 series, the Brewers take Game 1 at Wrigley. The Cubs come back and win Game 2 at Miller Park and Game 3 at Wrigley Field to clinch. I hope you enjoyed it. This was a fun series and very close and very competitive between 2 very good teams of recent vintage, which is not my specialty. Hope you enjoyed it. Please click like and subscribe to my channel. Have a great afternoon, great evening, whenever you're watching this, and so long, everybody.